Hello and welcome to another video. So I'm actually on site now, all ready for the first forest school session of the year, and I thought I'd film a little video and talk a little bit about this table behind me. Now it is quite a cold day. We are currently at 0 degrees or thereabouts Celsius, and it feels a little colder than that. And hot drinks, I think, are a great morale booster no matter what the weather, but particularly here and now in the colder months. So behind me we have my hot drinks and snacks table. This comes with me to virtually every session I do, whether it's for adults, children, anything in between. It means that any time of the day, any of the staff, any of the parents, any of the children can come and make themselves a hot drink, get warm, have a snack, and get going again. So I'm going to take you through everything that I have on my table and how I've set it up, my thought process behind all of the things I bring. I hope you get some value out of it, and we'll get right into it in just a mo. So as I said, this is my tea, coffee and snacks table. So it all comes in on a high gear folding table. This one right here. So this folds up and goes into that bag there. And it means that I can carry it onto most sites. It'll fit in the cart quite easily. And then because slats are an absolute pain to clean, I've got this wood effect greasy tablecloth over the top of it. Just gives it a nicer, more rustic look. Then on the left we have my water carrier. Like I mentioned in my November video on hand washing setups, they are just over there. I don't really use these water carriers for hand washing. This is more for drinks and filling up kettles and so on. Then I've got my hot water thermos. This is something that I would really encourage you, if you can get a really good one, spend the money. They are worth the weight in gold. This one you can't even get in the UK anymore, except for ridiculous money, somewhere like £600. But it is amazing, this thermos. I would do a review on it if you could actually still buy it, because this thing, I've filled it up with hot water in the morning, and the following morning it has still been, like 24 hours later, still been warm enough to prepare a really nice drink. It definitely works for the course of a day or session. So hot water on tap. I can then have a kettle on the fire and then refill as I go, because the kettle isn't always boiled when you want hot drinks or hot water. So it's good to get the kettle on the fire as soon as you can, but also have a good supply. And this gets filled up before I leave home, and then it's ready to go when I arrive. Then I bring a small thermos of regular milk. That's for teas, coffees, hot chocolates. Depending on which session, I try and judge it whether I bring a small bottle of milk or a small thermos or a large thermos. But basically the idea is to judge it. I've tried to avoid buying an entire milk bottle because I don't drink a lot of milk personally, so it's better if I just use bits and pieces rather than bringing one to the session, opening it and then having to keep it cold and then take it home. So thermos is really good for particularly in the hotter weathers. Then we have biscuit tins. So today I'm emptying this tin so I can have charcoal. So we've got butter biscuits in there. And then this is my standard biscuit tin. Taking biscuits out of the wrapping that they're in, putting them in a tin, makes it so much easier to transport. Just make sure you are aware of all of the ingredients in there in case anyone has any allergies, so on. And talking about allergies and intolerances, I find bourbon creams are my go-to. Everyone likes chocolate, and quite a few different brands are actually dairy free. so that means that if you have any dairy intolerances, you are doing okay there. Then I've also got a little bottle of hand sanitizer, just for sessions like this where the weather's quite cold. You don't want to use water to just take the bacteria off your hands. You just go for hand gel. It's an option. Then I've got my box full of mugs. So I get these Life Venture plastic mugs. They're really good. They go through the dishwasher. They are pretty sturdy and they last a good long time. They're a bit of an investment first up, but rather than dealing with single-use plastic cups, stuff like that, I prefer to have it all. I prefer to be able to wash it, and dishwasher is really great for getting through all of these. And so all of the mugs are there. Then I've got my lunch at the back and a kettle full of water ready to go on the fire. Just keep things out of the way over there. And then on to the main event, my brew box. So here we go. This is the brew box. This comes with me usually with the thermos, and the mugs all come as kind of part of a set, which I take on any outdoor event that I'm running. And this is designed to basically cater to as many needs and tastes as possible. So we have, simply enough, a little box of teaspoons. If you're buying teaspoons, go for more rather than less. They go missing really easily. It's nice to have some in the wash and some rotated out. And then I have usual black tea, instant coffee, and hot chocolate. So that's just the garden variety hot chocolate that you can get from, say, Aldi or Asda or Tesco or wherever. And then I also have a lot of parents, children, and so on that are vegan or have dairy intolerances and allergies. So what I have is cacao powder. So this is basically hot chocolate powder, just without sugar and without milk. So that means that you can add your own sugar and you essentially have a dairy-free hot chocolate powder. Then if you add vegan whitener, which is essentially a milk substitute, but it is shelf stable. So I don't have enough people that vegan to justify bringing a specific milk, and chances are someone else will have a soy allergy or an oat allergy or whatever. So vegan whitener, it's pretty it's pretty good. It does the job. It's nothing quite replaces milk, but it definitely makes hot chocolate tea and coffee do a little bit better. So I always have that vegan whitener in there and the cacao powder, so that you can basically make your own tea and coffee free of milk. And then the most popular herbal teas, got some ginger tea, some peppermint, and some rooibos from South African heritage. And then I also usually keep a little shaker of salt there for me, because I have a weird taste. I love having salt in my coffee and hot chocolates. I got into it a while back and it really enhances the taste. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a go. It's a lot of fun. So here we have everything packed down after the session. We've got the tablecloth in there, got just the remainder of our water, got our tea and coffee box, and then our mugs box. And then all of the used mugs and so on just go in this bag here. I have a little folding sink at the bottom to give it a waterproof base. I basically put any leftover food, anything that needs to get washed up, anything that needs to get actioned when I get home. So this is the first thing that will come out of the van. It's got things like used hand warmers, like I say, spoons, mugs, bowls. So else they'll come straight into the house with me, and then that will get washed up, ready for the next session. I said the centerpiece is this box. How I thought it was just worth mentioning how I managed to get everything to fit in so nicely. Basically, I just went to a local supermarket which had a good range of Tupperwares and just spent a while in the Tupperware box aisle finding which combinations of Tupperwares worked, and this worked really well. All fits together quite nicely. It's a handy little kit. So this is all you need to get a brew on the go. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that little video on some of the kit that I use. It is a shorter video. I'm gearing myself up for some longer videos. Gonna get out filming for a day. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I'm away on the family homestead for a little bit of time, so I might have some time to film there. And yeah, so let me know if there's any particular videos you would like to see, anything that you may be struggling with, either that you'd like a bit of feedback on. I'd be happy to design a video around that. So I'll leave it there. I'll leave it short and sweet. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, make the most of every day.